Hello everyone, let's start learning something about multiple linear regression. With all the experiences in data availability, we already know that the world is very complex and it is important to predict the real life scenarios by using statistical models. To solve most of life scenarios, we need to consider more than one variable and that lead to multiple linear regression. Multiple linear regression is the most common form of linear regression analysis. As a predictive analysis, the multiple linear regression is used to explain the relationship between one continuous dependent variable and two or more independent variables. The independent variables can be continuous or categorical, and dummy coding can be used to convert categorical variables into numerical variables. This figure 1 shows how the simple linear regression model which have a one independent variable fits a regression line in two-dimensional space. Figure 2 shows how the multiple linear regression model with two explanatory variables fits a regression plane in three-dimensional space. This figure explains how the variables and coefficients set up in a three-dimensional space. Intercept alpha predicts where the regression plane crosses the y-axis. The slope for variable x1, beta 1 predicts the change in y per unit, x1 holding x2 constant. The slope for variable x2, beta 2 predicts the change in y per unit, x2 holding x1 constant. In this slide, we can see that the model equation of multiple linear regression model. These are several assumptions we should follow when fitting a multiple linear regression model. When we fit in a multiple linear regression model, they may have categorical variables in the explanatory variables. In this situation, we need to convert categorical variables into numerical variables. Dummy coding provides one way of using categorical independent variables in various kinds of estimation models, and the dummy coding uses only ones and zeros to convey all the necessary information of group membership. Multicollinearity arises when two variables that measure the same thing or similar things are both included in multiple regression model. They will in effect cancel each other out and generally destroy your model. Below graphs show how multicollinearity changes in the predictor variables and the explanatory variables. These are some applications of multiple linear regression model: predicting real estate price, predicting vehicle price, COVID-19 cases forecasting are the few of applications we can handle with multiple linear regression models. In this slide, we explain a resale price prediction model of used cars which was done using multiple linear regression technique. Over the last few decades, the Sri Lankan automotive industry, like a global automotive market, has experienced rapid growth. At the same time as the many countries of the world, the used car market in Sri Lanka competes with brand new car market. Hence, both buyers and sellers should need an awareness of the used car market and its changes. The objective of this study is develop an accurate model to predict the price of a used car by identifying the factors affecting the resale price. Let's see about the methodology of this study. As the initial step, we perform data collecting. Mainly data are collected from used car selling websites. This study considers only two used car types, Suzuki Alto and Suzuki Wagon-R. Therefore, then we divided datasets into two parts and performed preliminary analysis simultaneously. In this preliminary analysis step, we find out significant factors affecting the used car, and after that we build multiple regression model for both car types. Finally, using best model, we predict used car price. The dataset which was used in this study included 11 attributes. Suzuki Wagon-R and Suzuki Alto datasets contain 654 and 625 observations respectively. Price, age, mileage, current price, GDP, buying price were the numerical variables. Model, transmission, engine capacity, location were the categorical variables. After performing explanatory data analysis, the mileage, age, current price, GDP, buying price, submodel, transmission, and fuel type variables were found to be significantly affected on the resale car price of Sri Lanka. The multicollinearity was raised in all of the multiple linear regression models during fitting. Therefore, by removing the intercorrelations among predictor variables, only three variables were considered for the model development in both of datasets. Below table shows the summary of result in this study. The model fitted for Suzuki Alto model had 73.95% accuracy, and Suzuki Wagon-R model had 81.8% accuracy. I think now you have a better idea about what is multiple linear regression and what are the uses of multiple linear regression. Thank you all. Bye.